Hi there, keen traders. Let's take a look at what we have going on here. It has been an interesting morning at best. The Great Britain JPI being the highlight of that. It looked as though we or I was going to be closed out on the swoon lower, but the pair found support right around the 170, 150 level. My entry was at 170, 144. If we look though at the daily chart, it looks as though the cross does have in its sights the possibility of a break of this trend line, but we'll have to watch, and the trend line currently is at the 172.64 level. If we get the Momo through that, we could see a push easily up to this 174.80, 173.65. Of course, another hold of this, then we're right back down to the bottom of the trend that we've been following. Let's take a look at the yen, because this has been the most interesting pair. See, the pair moved up to the 50 fib. A lot of people think this cross is going to roll over, the Ukraine situation and so forth. It could. We know that was my theory last week before we had the pop higher and all the yen pairs. So we'll see though, but I'm going to let the pair do the talk, and I want to see a break of either this trend line at 101.80 or basically this 101 level before I would think that we have a confirmed rollover in that pair. A break of this 50 fib, then we could just be right back up to the top of the range. We look at the Great Britain USDs. They're still just lurking. These ranges are microscopic in these pairs right now. 167.60, 168.40. Really nothing to do in that cross until we get a break of that area. Look favoring a move above 168.40. And the euro doing its normal push there and there. Looks like we're going to have a normal test to the bottom, test to the pop. We need a break of this 138.60 level before I really have any enthusiasm that we could see a push higher in this pair. At the moment, and then finally looking for a push to the 139, 140. I guess there's been rumors that there could be rates. The ECB is going to go into action. That's mid-year, so that's a few months away. So right now, right here, I still favor a push higher in this pair as long as we remain above the 137.50 level. The Aussie's coming down onto support at the 93 level, and we will watch that. That is a definite level where we could see buyers emerge for another push higher. And in New Zealand, doing nothing, just chopping along in this range. And the Swiss franc, one of my used to be one of my favorites trade. Really, I mean, what is there to do? We'll see if we get down to this 88. If we do, maybe we can get a bounce for a pop side. Let's look though at the JPY pairs because they are a bit interesting right now. File layout, US JPY crosses, and I think on the New Zealand JPY, still looking for a break of this range at the 87. The 87.50 level, 88, we get a break of that, then boom, we could be off to the races to the downside. Not saying they're going to do it overnight, but ultimately we could test at least the 50 fib of this range, which if I remember correctly is right around 86, 85, and then maybe we can see a total reversal of the larger trend, which this pair has been obviously moving higher. The CAD JPY, nothing but the odd JPY. This is the one that we have to keep our eyes on. This right here, right now, oh, hey, we got a range break, but really 84.80s level we want to watch here, and it looks like we're going to stop right here. I'm going to say there's a better than average chance that we could play this for a bounce to the top side and have to watch this on a smaller time frame. If I do take an entry out, we'll be sure to post that out. But let's look at it right now on a 4-hour chart. I mean, the odds are the play here is you can continue for the look lower, and then the ultimate target is 94. The R&R is going for the turnaround for the top side. You can go long here on the 4-hour close, look for a push up to 98 and only risk to the bottom there. So that's actually a pretty decent trade that I might consider. Only going to be risking 20-30 pips. I'll wait till the 1 o'clock close looking for a reversal on that 4-hour chart. The Euro JPY and Great Britain JPY still, well, the Great Britain we've already gone over. Let's look at the trades on the charts, layouts, charts. Talking out loud here. On the trades on the charts, we see Great Britain JPY trade still in. Man, just missed that one on the close out. Nice reversal. That's only a 42 pip range, just that we haven't seen much action in this pair lately. The Great Britain didn't get our entry there. You know what? This entry is probably not going to trigger. And the pair, I could have a run all the way at the 82.50. I'm not jumping in there because initially the initial target entry area should have been all the way down here, and I'm not going to take that loss because now the pair is up almost 300 pips from there. The Great Britain USD on the charts, we need a break of the 168.40 to jump in this and hopefully get a stack into that trade. And the Swiss franc, we all know the drill here. We have the trend, the ranged trend line lower, so we need a break at least 186.95, 189.50. We're going to probably see a little bit of bouncing in there, and the euro is still long, looking for a break of the 139. All right, everybody, that's it right for now. We'll keep your head on a swivel. Going to be watching the Great Britain. Going to be watching the what was it, the Aussie JPY. See if we have a chance on the 1 hour close and a 4 hour close, and I might jump into that trade. I'll post it on the blog if I do so. All right, everybody, good luck trading. Talk to you soon.